What's going on, everybody? I've already checked out a couple of different tunes from Arjen Lucasson's Arion project. I wanted to move over a little bit to Supersonic Revolution. I'm going to start off with the fourth single from this album. It's a song called They Took Us by Storm. Here we go. I like that. I gotta stop here because we'll go back to the beginning of the vocals where I'm not certain. Let me see if I can't find quickly who that is that's singing. Holy cow. What a voice. Is that Mike Mills? Am I missing something? No, I can't find it. Anyway, I should have looked at it further. It doesn't matter because so far so amazing. Guys, that first start right from the beginning with just the organ going and absolutely killing it. It is very 70s retro. From my understanding, this song is has to do a lot with Aaron's his massive collection of LPs and his record art. He loves the record art. So he's gone through a whole bunch of his favorite record arts and created a song with that as the inspiration, which I think is really cool. Because I mean, you've got he was talking about Iron Maiden's record art and Pink Floyd's and T-Rex, all this great stuff that all has amazing record art, and the song is all about it. But similar to a lot of the records that he references, it's got that really cool hippie-ish sort of organ intro, which is, but also like hardcore, also rock, but it just has has a couple of runs that are very hippie-ish and very 70s, which is excellent. And then it comes in with layers. The drums come in. This is one of my favorite parts about all music, is when people just slowly layer on top and you just watch this thing grow and bud. And that's what you kind of saw here. The organ is fantastic on its own. Once he finished his intro, easy drums come in. Nice and heavy, but nice and slow. Hardcore, nice, like long strokes, long chords running. Get that kind of lead in, and then we add the other level. You got the riffs coming in on the guitar. It's just level after level after level. Then we got the singer, and we're into the story. I love the sound. The guitar player, again, with those harmonics, with that touch stroke, like holy cow, just... If you touch that string just a little too hard or a little too soft, the sound's either not there or it's different. And his control over creating the sounds out of his guitar is just, it's uncanny. It's really, really, and it's just so, the sound is so nice. You know what I mean? It's not like, it's not too much, it's not too little. It's perfectly placed. So kudos to the mixing of the sound. It's fantastic. All right, here we go. I'm going to go back a little bit to the beginning of the lyrics.
Ghostly children climb that stony mountainside, and my heart began to race. White beam of light dividing through that prism shining. I knew I could relate.
to stop there just because first, as I said before about the inspiration of the song, as they said, very long, beautifully arranged vocal chorus inspiration. As he's standing in front of all those records that I was telling you about, really, really cool. And what a great tip of the cap to the art, the art that's behind it. And I know he said something about a specific group that he really, really, really enjoyed. And if I go back over the beginning, art design company, it was the Mighty Hypnosis team. There was a graphic art team that did all of his favorite art, and he's doing he's got the singer in front of all his favorite pieces, and it's great. I mean, and he's right. And the art that he's talking about, I mean, Dark Side of the Moon, really, really life-changing, mind-enhancing sort of inspired art, and really it leaped off the page. Now, right to the meat of it, the vocals, clearly, this guy's phenomenal. The storytelling, his placement, he's very old school rock, musical, sort of like rock opera, you know what I mean? Very open sound, like Bruce Dickinson has more of an operatic big sound. His is more speak, singing, we call it. It's basically as if I just go from here and now I'm singing and it's just my normal voice, all that sort of stuff. But he does it so well, clearly so much better than I just did, but he does it so well, and it sounds so good. It lends itself to the music, and they got me. I'm following the song, I'm listening to him. The guitar solo, again, I mean, what can be said? I couldn't stop because it was just that. It was that good. I mean, I can't really pick it apart. I was enjoying it. I'm not gonna pick it apart, and I'm not an expert guitar player. I've played, and I know guitar, but that's way outside of my my league. All right, let's rewind just a wee bit. Oh, that gorgeous guitar solo. Here we go. Hey everybody, if you're enjoying the content and you would like to see the channel grow, why don't you join us over on Patreon? On Patreon, we're going to have exclusive episodes of reactions, music history, as well as live streaming and performance behind the scenes of my travels and everything there in between, all wrapped up in one place. I hope to see you over there. Until then, let's get back to it. Harmonic minor down. I love that.
A warrior radiates strange electric glowing. A new age had begun. They made up, kept flying that psychedelic sky. Yes, this had to be the one.
I just wanted to point something out, just because that it's just such a cool little like right at the bit in the riff, they've got this great loop going, and now they just take a cool trip. They flip the script a little bit and do this really nice rundown. It just doesn't stand out enough. Yes. Oh, what an ending with that fantastic, with the double bass. I love that. I love that. What a really cool song. All inspired, as you saw, from the video, as he's standing in front of all those records. I saw, what was it? The Division Bell was up there. We had the Division Bell. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon was up there, standing in front of all of them, doing the song and talking about how when time was hopeless, when things were just not working very well, this art, this phenomenal art, just kind of came out, jumped out of off the page, and just took over and really gave people inspiration and jumped into people's imaginations and expanded it. Really cool stuff. Again, you can't the singing. His voice is incredible. I love the vocal arrangement, the big, strong major sevens right at the end. By storm, those big, just screaming, but not overdone. And like the harmonies that are put in as like overtones, like they're just kind of touched in there. It just so nicely blended into the lead, into the lead melody. Really good stuff. Everything sounded, it's so good. Man, this is so good. I love the organ. That's another, it's very Genesis to me. I grew up listening to Genesis every single Sunday. My dad would put LPs on. So we do Dire Straits, Pink Floyd, Genesis, David Bowie, all that sort of stuff. And Genesis, whenever I hear that organ, especially in the style of music, it's just what comes in my head. I really love it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming by. Bye.